Hello, I'm the Eternal Newbie. The extra L is for law, as in, I am the law. Wait, no, not that. As in law, you're. That's right. Today's Spotlight player is one of the most well-known Spotlights in all of D&D. The Rules Lawyer. Before story time, confession time. I, the Eternal Newbie, am a rules lawyer. Even more shocking, I'm proud of it, and I am endeavoring to present my case and convince you not all rules lawyers are bad. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is not a popular statement. But before this video is done, my case will be won. Before we get into that, business. If you enjoy this video, how's about a subscribe? Likes, comments, attention. It's great. Finally, I've got some stuff going on like a Discord and YouTube gaming channel. Info's in the video description. First, let's talk about the kinds of rules lawyers. I present Exhibit A and B, the two main types of rules lawyers. Exhibit A is the ambulance chasers. When most people think of rules lawyers, this is who they think of. Ambulance chasers are the people who will only point out the rules when it favors them. If they are real lawyers, they'd be the ones with those late night commercials with the really bad acting. Have you ever been in an accident? Call the Newbie law firm. I'm here to fight for you. Something like that. These guys are bad news, and yet I have never had a problem with them. I know the rules pretty well. Not perfectly. The German machine and one other person are the only people I've ever met that I can say that about. But I know them good enough that when an ambulance chaser tries to get away with bending the rules in their favor, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to catch them. And I am going to call them out because they don't want to play by the rules unless the rules favor them. These are the people who will keep track of the monster's ammo. Hey, you already threw your 3 spears. But will hit level 7 on their dexterity range-based ranger and never get more than the 20 arrows they started with. They'll remind the DM every single time they have advantage, but will all of a sudden lose their ability to speak when the enemy has advantage against them. Ambulance chasers are well known for arguing any little point, but only if it gives them an advantage, usually by dubious means. They don't care if it takes half an hour of arguing, they're going to get those extra 2 points of damage on their attack, whether they deserve it or not. Exhibit B is the rules sheriff. Our main goal is to play by the rules, good or bad. That's what we're going to try and do. Remember, kind jurors, without rules, we'd be animals. And not the cute cuddly ones. We'd be the naked mole rats or the blobfish of the animal kingdom. I will and have reminded DMs when I have disadvantage or they have advantage on me. I'm not trying to say that rules sheriffs are all good. Some people don't like them and I can see why. When I am right, I have a hard time letting it go. This is a slippery slope where a rules sheriff can go ambulance chaser real quick. This can kill a game's momentum, and while I consider the rules just as important as the flow of the game, I understand most players would rather have the pace not be interrupted. My counter to this, of course, is the 1989 landmark case, Henshaw versus Friendly Local Gaming Store. We all know what happened there. There are times rules sheriffs can actually end an argument, though. For example, in a game I was in, a bad guy cast Fog Cloud. The very next round, he dropped it and it cast Disguise Self to look just like me. A party member asks a question to prove which is the real me, and on my turn, I answer it. The DM did not like this. He said, you would know there are spells that allow him to read minds, so he would know the answers to any questions. He is getting upset about it and arguing with another party member. This is the old detect thoughts defense that DMs will pull out when things don't go the way they want. I personally cannot stand this tactic, but that's another video. In this case, I pointed out, hey, if we know that much about magic, we would know he couldn't have cast both those spells in the 6 seconds the fog cloud was up. The DM conceded that point, and that ended the argument. Since this one is personal, I'm going to offer some advice to the rules lawyers out there. A lesson I try to follow, but honestly still need work. You can make your case, but once the DM rules, it is over. If you don't like it, find another DM or run a game yourself. I have done both. What I'm saying is that if you're like me and you want to play by the rules, neither you or the DM are going to enjoy the game if you keep butting heads on it. And enjoying the game is what it's all about, right? Personally, I wouldn't enjoy a game where the DM ignored the rules. The rule of cool is cool and all, but I base my actions on the written rules, and I have more fun when the rules are followed. There are exceptions, of course, but they are exceptions and not the rule. See what I did there? There are people that love the kind of game where anything can happen. Oh, you rolled a nat 20 on your athletics roll? You are now king of the barbarians. Congratulations, your majesty. And that's fine. Neither of us are wrong. It's just how you want to play. I'm a little too close to rank this one. I will say the ambulance chaser is an 8 out of 10 on the Spotlight scale. The way they always try to bend the rules in their favor is hella annoying. But I know people find the rules sheriff annoying too. So let me know your ranks for them. Thanks for watching. What's your opinion? Did I make my case, or is it contempt of court for me? Let me know in the comments. If you have a Spotlight player you'd like to see me talk about, give me a short description. I can put it on the list. Have yourself a great day, and as always, do not seek the Spotlight, and the Spotlight will seek you.